I've got all the detectors out here. Only one detector is going to be turned on at any one time. This first segment here, I'm going to show the small foal, and then the smaller part of the beaver tail, and the larger part of the beaver tail. There are those caps there if you can see them. Okay, first up's Equinox. I'm on noise canceling. Okay, ground balance to the ground. Okay. Sensitivity's at 23. I'll turn it to 24. Now, I done checked these targets with this Equinox. I buried them, swept them, and it hurt them. It ID'd them, but I'm going to show you. Go back and look at the first part of this video to see what this thing did on the actual sweeping them close air test, and the other detectors as well. So first up, I'm in speed 6, iron bias 0. This is a smaller foil at 5 inches deep. I'm getting an idea of 4, 5, and 6. Okay, this is the smaller part of the beaver tail at 5 3/4 inches deep. You see that meter? 6, 7, 5, a few 8s, mostly 5s and 6s. Good clear tone. This is the bigger part of the beaver tail. This thing is at 6 inches deep. Alright. 10, 11, 9, 10. Okay. We're going to turn this thing off. I'm going to leave the camera running. No tricks. This is the deus with the 11-inch DD coil on it. I'm in deus fast. I'm running a disc of 6.0. Sensitivity is 93, 17.7 kilohertz. Turn the iron volume off. Reactivity, I'm going to try them at 2 first. And I'll go from there. Audio response is maxed out so you can hear it. We're going to do a pumping ground balance. Okay. I'm going to turn the sense down just a touch. There's 90. I may adjust it up. Okay, here's the small foil. Get the screen where you can see it. Struggling to pick that up, and when it does, I'm getting 97 in the window or nothing. Okay. Reactivity 2.5. Getting a peck there. There's a little high tone trying to come in. Nothing in the meter. I get a tip of the horseshoe. No ID. Alright, let's run it down to reactivity 1. Very questionable signal. You'd be digging on a real whim digging that. I see nothing in the meter that tells me, based on compared to air test, that that's a small piece of foil. Okay. gonna go back to reactivity 2. I'll tell you what, let me check this one back again with a silencer at -1. I forgot to move it. Okay. Right there's the best signal I can get on it. Tip of horseshoe showing, nothing in the meter. Okay. Now we'll move over to the smaller piece of beaver tail. Right there's the best signal I can get. That's reactivity 2, silencer -1, nothing in the meter, a sliver of horseshoe showing. Okay, reactivity 2.5, silencer -1. I hear a little blip here and there. There's never any ID in the window. Slow, fast, hover sweep, you name it. Reactivity 3 just for gee whiz. Nothing I would ever even think about digging. Okay, this is the larger piece of the beaver tail. Okay, I'm gonna go back to reactivity 2. There's my best signal. Nothing in the meter. I see a sliver of horseshoe. Okay, reactivity 2.5, silencer -1. Right there, it's a hitting. Sliver of horseshoe showing, nothing in the meter. No, nothing numbers wise. Right there's a pretty good signal. Still have no clue what that is. Nothing in the meter numbers wise. Okay, we're gonna turn this one off. I'm gonna break out this HF called equipped deus. These are 2 separate units, as you can see, so nobody shouldn't be complaining that one of them's bad. I don't believe there's nothing wrong with none of them. Okay, deus fast. I'm in 28.8. Okay, disc 6.1. Sensitivity is 93. Frequency is 28.8. No iron volume. Okay, reactivity is 2.5. I'm gonna max out the audio response. We'll make sure. Okay, that's 3 tones right there. We'll do a ground balance. Okay, I've got 75 in the ground balance window. She's ready to go. Okay, this is a small foil. And we're at since 93, reactivity 2.5, silencer -1. I can hear it. I have sliver of horseshoe on the right side. I have no numbers. Okay, reactivity 2, silencer -1. Switching sides with the horseshoe. You can hear it on the pinpoint. I don't have anything telling me what that is. We'll go to reactivity 1. Silencer -1. Again, I don't have any clue. We'll go to reactivity 3. That ball right there's tough. It's tough for a detector. VLF's single frequency anyway. Okay. Here's the smaller piece of cut beaver tail. We'll start off, we'll just go back to reactivity 1 and work our way up. -1 on the silencer. Okay. You can go back and look at the video. I told you how deep this was earlier. You can hear it on the pinpoint. Okay, I don't get nothing there. Here's reactivity 2, silencer -1. I get it every now and then, but it's like a chop thing. Okay, reactivity 2.5. Now these are freshly buried. I'm not trying to fool nobody. Each detector is swept over the target. Okay, I don't really see nothing with that target. Okay, here's the bigger beaver tail portion. Okay. Silencer -1. Reactivity 1. Alright. I can pick that up. No numbers in the window. I have right side of horseshoe. Okay. Reactivity 2, silencer -1. Better signal than before. Still no numbers in the meter. Right side of horseshoe shaded slightly. Reactivity 2.5, silencer -1. Pretty good signal. Right side of horseshoe shaded. It's a 6-inch deep target right here now. No numbers in the meter. We'll even jack the cents up. There's 97 cents. That's about the best signal I've heard with a deus on any of these targets. Still no number in the window. Slow sweep, fast sweep, hover sweep. Nothing. Okay. Now I'm going to turn this one off.